What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. So today we are going to be talking about MCU Spider-Man No More. That's right. Spider-Man is no longer in the MCU. And I gotta say, it feels pretty good. I mean, we won! We did it! Like, wow. Obviously, it maybe wasn't us. I'm sure that there were actual influences to why this has happened, which I will be discussing, but wow, I was ready for a third movie. I was ready to kick more ass with the third movie, and I guess not. I guess it's over. I guess it's just it has abruptly just ended like that. This news came out about a couple days ago. I was busy. Obviously, I didn't have time to cover it, and because I haven't finished unpacking and doing a bunch of other stuff that I still have to do. Yes, obviously I'm in a different room, a different environment. But, you know, you guys want to know more about that, you can watch my other video I made recently. But yeah, man, this is pretty crazy. I mean, it just is so out of nowhere. I think that's one of the things I've noticed is that this felt random. It's crazy because it's like boom, boom, boom. I had so much things happening, and then all of a sudden I hear this on social media, and I'm like, what? I'm like, my mind gets blown away because I was so surprised. I was really surprised when I heard that the MCU Spider-Man is no longer a thing. Now, to be fair, I'm sure that there are going to be some people saying to me, well, Mike, they're still talking. Nothing's official yet. There still technically could be a deal. There could be a new deal. There's just a bunch of stuff going on right now. But as of this moment, in the last few days, he is out. Spider-Man is out. As of me recording this video in the last couple days, he is out. He is not there anymore. And it's it's weird because, you know, then you sit there and you think about, like, okay, well, how are they going to do the next couple movies? It's like, they can't. They're fucked. And it's funny because it's like Sony put them in a position to be screwed. Like, it's like, oh, crap. Well, who do we got? Captain Marvel? Oh, shit. People don't like her. Black Panther? Well, he made some money, but not like Iron Man. Like, they're just in a really weird situation right now. And it's funny. It's kind of hilarious when you think about it. Because it's like, obviously we saw that they were really pushing Iron Boy, Spider-Boy Jr. with this sidekick version of Spider-Man to be the new Iron Man. Like, it was stupid. And, you know, I obviously didn't agree with it, and I'm sure a lot of other people didn't agree with it. There are a lot of normies pissed off right now. There's a lot of people who are really, really pissed off right now. People talk about boycotting Sony and blah, 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 blah. Let me tell you something right now. If you're going to boycott Sony and you liked Spider-Verse, you are a hypocrite. Now, I'm a different story. Because I liked the first 5 Spider-Man movies. I liked Spider-Man 1, loved it. Loved Spider-Man 2, I liked Spider-Man 3, even though it has its issues. Amazing Spider-Man and Amazing Spider-Man 2, even though that has issues. I like all those movies. And hell, I kind of liked Spider-Verse. But the thing with Spider-Verse is because I had a bias toward that character, Miles, and it's just, you know, I had that issue. But on a good day and my non-biased review, if I was to review Spider-Verse again, and if I was to give it a non-biased review, I would easily give it a 6 out of 10 or higher. Like, it is good. But the reason why I gave it what I gave it was because I have this bias, right? I have this really, like, this hate toward that character, which is why I was worried. Because I was like, okay, if Sony takes Spider-Man back, I was like, I don't know, man. What are they gonna do? Are they gonna push the Miles thing more in the movies? You know, I was kind of freaking out a little bit. But then I was doing a little bit of research. I mean, Sony only did Spider-Verse. Maybe they won't continue that much because it didn't make that much money, even though it won an Oscar. I know someone's gonna say it won an Oscar. But it didn't make as much money as the big Spider-Man movies are making with Peter Parker. So I don't see them really focusing on like any live action, big budget Miles Morales movies. So that makes me feel kind of content, and I feel okay with that. I don't care if they continue the Spider-Verse thing with the animated movies. It's like whatever. It's whatever. But I don't have an issue with Sony having Spider-Man, is my point. I have never had a moment where I was like, this is bad or this sucks, I don't like this, because Sony seems to follow the comic books as close and as precise as they can, which is what I don't like about the MCU Spider-Man. And we are going to be talking about what happened exactly, because obviously right now I'm just kind of giving you my thoughts. I'm kind of venting and like just letting out all these things I have to say. So, but to come full circle and reiterate, yes, if you are going to boycott Sony, if you're one of those people out there who's going to boycott it, I just want to say this. If you like Spider-Verse, you're a hypocrite. You are a big hypocrite, because Sony made that movie. If you like Spider-Verse, you are a big hypocrite if you boycott Sony. I'm just saying right now. That's a lot of you normies out there. So I'm going to put that out there. With that being said, let's move on. So, what the fuck happened? What happened? How did we get to this point where Sony pulled Spider-Man out and all this crazy stuff happened? So, basically, here's what happened. Sony actually came out and said, Sony came out and said that Disney wanted 50% of the money that they were making. So apparently, I did not know this. So apparently when Marvel was making the movies, so when Marvel was making the movies and Sony was, giving them the budget and everything, the MCU, Marvel, Disney was making 5%. They were making 5%. So they were getting about 50 million, right? About 50 million for the Homecoming and Far From Home. That's what they were getting out of the, and then the rest of the portion obviously went to Sony. So Disney, being greedy as they are, which is, again, think about the level of greed that Disney has right now. It's like, oh, we made $1 billion with Endgame. We made $1 billion with Captain Marvel, supposedly. We made $1 billion with Black Panther. Like you're swimming in billions. And then you go to Sony and you want to renegotiate for not just 30%, 50%? You want 50%? And then Sony was like, fuck no! Get the fuck out of here! And then they're just sitting there, they're probably arguing, and then they were like, okay, we're taking Spider-Man back. They're like, okay. And then they just grabbed his hand and they pulled him out. Like, that's what happened. And everyone's freaked out now. Everyone's like, what? How did this happen? So it's like this weird funny situation, because you got all these people all pissed off on Twitter, and it's like you guys look stupid right now. They're still talking. Like I said, maybe they could still put him in the MCU. Maybe they'll make a new deal. We don't know yet. But as of this moment, yes, it is confirmed he is out of the MCU. And that is because Sony owns the movie rights. I mean, hell, think about it. Disney owns the merchandise. Like all the merchandise for Spider-Man. So it's like, how greedy can you motherfuckers be? So yeah, it is Disney's fault. It's Disney's fault why this is happening. So you guys sitting there, let's boycott Sony. What did Sony do? Sony didn't do nothing. Disney came to them and was like, oh, we want 50%. Like, fuck no, you don't want 50%. No, get the fuck out of here. No, they're giving them the money to make. Sony is giving Disney the money to make the movie. Obviously, they want the money back. So it's like, you guys gotta get off your high horse, you Disney lovers out there, okay? You gotta let it go, okay? Disney is way too greedy right now. They gotta be put in their place. Like, this is ridiculous. Which is going to lead me into my next and my last topic. And this is the big one. This is the big one that even the big news outlets are talking about. This is the big one. So apparently, now I'm not going to have any quotes. I'm just going to tell you basically what was said. So Stan Lee's daughter apparently came out and supported Sony's decision to pull Spider-Man out of the MCU. Now this had a lot of people shocked, as it did me too. And let me tell you, like I said, I'm not going to quote anything. I'm not going to say nothing because I don't want this video to get long-winded because I got other stuff to do. But I'm going to say this. She basically goes ahead and says that Disney was very disrespectful to his legacy. And the staff were not very nice to him. And it's like, you sit there and you think, wow, what must it have been like to been dealing with those assholes at the age he was at, and then he dies? You know what I mean? Like, it's like, wow, like, not only are Disney greedy bastards right now, but then they I mean, I already knew that they were disrespecting his legacy. I mean, yes, I liked all of the MCU movies except the Spider-Man movies. Well, except for Captain Marvel, obviously. But yeah, I know that these are not comic book accurate, or they're not close to comic book accuracy. So yeah, I was like, okay, whatever, because I'm not a big fan of it. But I could see, I was like, yeah, that's not 100% right. That's not 100% right. But with Spider-Man, yeah, it was the most disrespect. It was the most inaccurate, complete disrespect of the character. And honestly, this isn't really about Spider-Man. This is just about how they treated Stan Lee. And it's so criminal, man. Like, the way that old man was treated before he died. And they still kick him while he's dead. It's like the man is dead. You're still gonna kick his fucking casket? Like, how low are you people on Twitter, man? How low are you people? Like, what? Would you like people talking about that with you, about when you die? Like, oh yeah, fuck that motherfucker. He was an asshole. Like, or that person was a big bitch. Like, you don't want to sit there up in heaven, sitting there watching that and hearing that. Like, wow. Like, it's terrible. That's awful. And, you know, people trying to, and I didn't really make a video on this, but, you know, you have people, I've been recently watching some videos, like, people, talking about, like, Stan Lee was this, he was that, he was this phobe, or whatever. Like, all these freaking buzzword themes and names, and it's bullshit. Leave him alone. The man is dead. Have some fucking respect for the dead. Like, I don't understand. Like, it's bad enough that, you know, you do it when he's alive, but to continue doing it while he's dead, you know, and then you hear this shit from Stan Lee's daughter. Again, if you want to know everything that she said exactly, you guys can go look up what she said. But all I thought to myself was, I want to kill these assholes. I want to kill Disney. Like, I just want to rip them apart. Because it's so criminal. It's so evil. What they did to this man. How they treated this man. It's like, and you still defend this. You think it's okay. It's not okay. This man, who has created one of the most popular superheroes on the face of this earth, is not given the proper respect he deserves, even when he's dead. It is criminal. And yet these are the same people who want to sit here and complain about Spider-Man going to Sony. Really? Like, you're pathetic. You're just pathetic. With that being said, yes, I am very happy that Spider-Man is out of the MCU now. I am very, very happy. And you know what? I hope he never goes back. Because let me tell you this right now. Spider-Man doesn't need the MCU. Right now, the MCU needs Spider-Man. And he's gone now. Unless they reach a new deal with each other, with Sony and Disney. Other than that, it's over. We won. I won. Thank you, Sony, for finally pulling Spider-Man out of that terrible company. Thank you, Stan Lee's daughter, for saying, she had a lot to say. She had a lot to say about Disney and how they treated Stan Lee. She had a lot to say. And that's probably another reason why I didn't want to read it, or I didn't want to quote it for you guys, because it was just terrible. So with that being said, thank you guys for watching. This is probably not going to be a permanent setup. Like I gotta still work some things out here, but again, thank you guys for watching, and I'm out of here. Up and away. See you guys.
I can feel it. 10, 10, 10, 10, soon you'll see it. Jan, Jan, Bjan, Bjan, watch the world ignite with power.